I'm Zoe Ziemba, and today I will be talking about abortion access and reproductive rights in Texas and how abortion should be legal in the entire United States. On July 24th, 2022, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. In Texas, the implementation of the 2021 trigger bill HB 1280, which on August 25th, 2022, made abortion illegal. Abortion access and reproductive rights are crucial issues that affect every woman in Texas. Criminal and civil penalties. In Attorney General Ken Paxton's advisory on Texas law upon reversal of Roe v. Wade, he states that upon taking effect, the act provides that a person may not knowingly perform, induce, or attempt an abortion, except under limited circumstances, such as a life-threatening condition to the mother caused by the pregnancy. A person who violates the act commits a first-degree felony if an unborn child dies as a result and incurs civil penalties of not less than $100,000 for each violation. Consequences of current legislation. The current legislation in Texas is directly infringing on the ability of women to receive proper medical care for pregnancies. Specifically, delays in care are occurring concerning ectopic pregnancies, incomplete miscarriages, placental problems, and premature rupture of membranes, especially when there is still a heartbeat. Fetal and maternal lives are put at risk. In the article, Texas laws delay treatment for miscarriages, ectopic pregnancies remain legal but leave lots of space for confusion. The Texas Tribune explains that confusion has led to some providers to delay or deny care for patients in Texas. In this article, Dr. Jessian Munoz, an OBGYN in San Antonio, shares with the Texas Tribune that due to the new legislation, he was forced to wait to treat a patient who had started to miscarry and watched her develop a wound infection. In the article, Maternal Morbidity and Fetal Outcomes Among Pregnant Women at 22 Weeks Gestation or Less with Complications in 2 Texas Hospitals After Legislation on Abortion, Anjali Nambiar, MD, explains that recent state-level legislation on abortion has encroached on access to reproductive care with disproportionate effects on undeserved communities. Maternal morbidity is considered any health problem that results from being pregnant and giving birth, either short-term or long-term. Nambiar and colleagues designed a study that compared the maternal morbidity rate of women who face complications during pregnancy, such as preterm premature rupture of membranes, preeclampsia with severe features, and or vaginal bleeding, who were provided expectant management versus women from different states with the same conditions who were provided with induction of labor/termination. The study found that out of 28 patients, 27 patients had loss of the fetus or infant. Nambiar explains that of 8 infants with cardiac motion at birth, 7 died within 24 hours and 1 remains hospitalized. The graph on the right shows that the expected management, aka watchful waiting, resulted in 57% of patients having maternal morbidity compared to the 33% maternal morbidity of out-of-state patients who elected immediate pregnancy disruption. How to make a difference. What you can do in order to provide proper health care for pregnant women. Contact your local representatives to ensure they are aware of what their constituents want. Attend protests to bring awareness to the issue. Volunteer to support individual women and help them to obtain health care out of state. Stand behind and support acts such as the Women's Health Protection Act, which strives to protect abortion access nationwide. Vote for candidates that support and fight for women's reproductive rights. Vote for all levels of state government to ensure future candidates for higher office will support this issue. Remember to vote in the midterm election on November 8th. Criticism. Criticism may entail not agreeing with the morality of abortion, specifically due to religious reasons. The majority of the population does not want and will not support the legalization of abortion. Differences in opinion concerning when life begins. The religious ideology that all human beings are precious to God. My response to criticism. There is supposed to be a separation between religion and state in the United States. Carrie Blazina writes for Pew Research Center that about 6 in 10 adults, 57%, disapprove of the court's decision that the U.S. Constitution does not guarantee a right to abortion and that abortion laws can be set by states. Not all Americans have the same beliefs regarding religion, and the majority of anti-abortion arguments stem from Christianity, which does not represent the U.S. population as a whole. Abortion is a vital aspect of women's health care. And finally, Alexander's question. In order to change my stance on the availability and legality of abortions, fetal viability would have to decrease from the generally accepted 28 weeks to 1 week after fertilization. This would only be possible if great advancements in neonatology occurred. In addition to the fetal viability occurring at 1 week, I would only feel comfortable with abortion being illegal if the mental health, financial status, lifestyle, and support system of the mother could be guaranteed. In addition, the foster care system would have to have additional resources and the adoption system would need to be improved. I cannot see a future in which these circumstances can be met, and until then, I will continue to fight for my reproductive rights and those around me.